हेलो एवरीवन, जेडी हियर विद अनदर एपिसोड ऑफ रिवर्स स्विंग। आज हम लोगों ने इंग्लैंड और पाकिस्तान के दरमियान सेकंड T20 इंटरनेशनल देखा। गुड न्यूज़ वाज वी वर एबल टू watch the a full game of cricket, which was fantastic news for the cricket fans, especially when the previous one was washed out, very similar to the test series that we had, right? So game की जहाँ तक बात करें, Owen Morgan won the toss. Both the teams decided to go with the same 11 that they had for the previous T20. Pakistan was sent into bat. Pakistan ended up having a very decent opening partnership, lost their first wicket at 72 runs. Fakhar Zaman played a good hand, 36 runs, at a good strike rate of about 160 odd. But he should have really carried on because it looked like he was looking in a little bit of a good form today after a while, middling the ball. And he had already hit Rashid for a six in that same over. So, but good hand from Fakhar Zaman. Good to see him middling the ball. That was a good sign for Pakistan. Babar Azam ended up scoring yet another T20 50. Scored 55 runs at 127 strike rate, which is an okay strike rate. But ideally, based on the situation and the number of wickets that Pakistan had left, I think the second wicket fell at about 112 and Babar got out in the 13th over. Ideally, anything about 140, 145 is what the batsmen should aim for if they are well in. But still, good knock from Babar. Then Hafiz came in, and had that partnership with Babar, and he proved to be an X factor for Pakistan in batting. Hafiz has time and again done that. Since the Champions Trophy final, he has gotten that role and kind of like feels comfortable playing in the middle order. Really good knock. Fantastic inning, 69 at 191, close to 192 के strike rate के ऊपर. English bowling की जहाँ तक बात करें हम लोग, it was very mediocre. Very ordinary bowling, nothing stood out except for Adil Rashid. Bowled pretty good. Ball was gripping also for him. Got like 2 wickets in 34 and gave away 34 odd runs in his 4 overs. But other than that, nothing much to write off for England in bowling. Tom Curran was expensive. Saqib Mahmood didn't look anything, special. And the rest were just there. One thing I do want to, I noted, and I want to talk to you about this, guys, is about Louis Gregory. He was their 6th bowler. He bowled like 3 overs for like 22 runs at right over 7 economy rate. So his overs, turned out to be a little bit of a difference in Pakistan going over 200 runs. Pakistan struggled to finish the innings. जब second wicket Pakistani गिरी तो Shoaib Malik came in, which I feel like it would have been better अगर उस वक्त इफ्तिखार अहमद को promote किया जाता, क्योंकि when इफ्तिखार came he didn't have a lot of balls. The recent अगर आप इफ्तिखार की form उठाएं, when Pakistan last played in Australia, he did really good, and he is kind of like that finisher that Pakistan is trying to find in a T20 format, and he kind of like feels comfortable against pace and spin as well, but he just didn't have many balls to face, or a couple of balls that he did end up missing. England was able to get them on target, right, on the toes. So अगर इफ्तिखार आते तो मलिक की जगह, तो I think Pakistan could have gone over 200. Shoaib Malik, I just feel like Malik, Hafiz and Iftikhar, very similar type of players, but as far as batting goes, in recent form, Iftikhar does deserve a run in the shorter format and his utility as a ball, but the team combination for Pakistan is something that I am not satisfied at all with, because अगर हम थोड़ा सा पीछे जाएं और हम देखें वर्ल्ड कप के अंदर, they ended up wasting like 4 games before they were able to straighten out their combination for the World Cup, or यही एक्सपेरिमेंट करने के चक्करों में शोएब मलिक हफीज बाय द टाइम दे गॉट द राइट कॉम्बिनेशन वर एबल टू ब्रिंग हारिस सोहेल द वर्ल्ड कप वाज प्रीटी मच डन एंड डस्टेड राइट सो बहरहाल आज का मैच जो है पाकिस्तान स्टिल हैड अ वेरी कम्पिटिटिव 195 रियली गुड कम्पिटिटिव स्कोर बट then I'll have only two words to say for the English inning, and that was Mr. Eoin Morgan. And obviously, David Malan played a very good knock, but Morgan dominated. England had a fantastic start too. Bairstow looked really good. Bowling दोनों टीमों की तरफ से बहुत ordinary रही है. शाहीन अफरीदी very expensive. पिछले मैच में उन्होंने 2 ओवर डाले थे, economical 10 runs जो मैच rained out हुआ, but he still is struggling right from his action to the control, the line. He's kind of like all over the place. Fast bowler that kind of stood out for me for Pakistan, and actually in the entire match was Haris Rauf. Bowled well. Last match, maybe if you think, if you can recall, he did not bowl that badly, except for Banton was just having a great day. And the ram shots that he played on a lot of balls that were very close to, Yorkers, he was able to play those ram shots and execute them very well. So, but Rauf was the pick of the bowlers for me as far as the pace bowlers goes between both teams. Got 2 wickets, gave about 34 runs. और मैच जब इनिंग शुरू हुई थी इनकी तो England had a really good start. Then Shadab Khan had that fantastic over on a hat trick, back-to-back wickets ली. First he dismissed Bairstow और उसके बाद जो है उन्होंने Banton को आउट किया, उसके बाद back-to-back wickets ली. So that was really good from Shadab. But as far as the captainship and the strategy goes, it just felt like Pakistan just did not believe that they could win after the onslaught that Morgan started, against the bowlers. They looked lost. कोई plan नजर नहीं आ रहा था. Looked like there were too many captains on the field as well. तो ये जो है ये काफ़ी ज़्यादा PCB का अब सोचना पड़ेगा कि obviously अगर उन्होंने बाबर को कप्तानी दी है तो is he the actual captain, right? Because he looks around himself and he's surrounded by captains. भारत पाकिस्तान की और अगर बॉलिंग की बात करें तो I was extremely disappointed in one person, and that would be Mr. Mohammad Amir. 2 overs 25 limped off, felt like he was pulling a hamstring or कोई injury हो रही थी, but while even he was bowling he just seemed like completely disinterested in the game. I don't know what has happened to him, where his mind is. Is he just there to collect his paycheck and money from the contract? Because it was a very off-color Mohammad Amir, struggling to hit like 82, 83 miles per hour. Body language, कोई motivation, कोई inspiration, किसी किस्म की कोई leadership, नजर नहीं आ रही थी. He's a very senior bowler, leader of this bowling attack. It was extremely disappointing to see. तो अगर ऐसे आपके पास bowlers हैं और ऐसे senior अगर आपके bowler हैं ऐसे attitude रखेंगे, so I think इस तरीके का access baggage पाकिस्तान को carry करना, it's gonna really hurt them in the long run, along with the likes of Malik, right? So मैं पहले भी हमेशा बात करता रहा हूँ कि मलिक, शोएब मलिक और हफीज़ की जगह जो है अगर T20 वर्ल्ड कप की बात करें तो वो 1 साल पोस्टपोन हो गया है. आई डोंट थिंक सो. इन दोनों को लेके जाना चाहिए. यूटिलिटी के ऊपर ऑब्वियसली मोहम्मद हफीज इज माइल्स अहेड फ्रॉम शोएब मलिक एज वेल एज बैटिंग एबिलिटी टू. सो मलिक की तो इस टीम में जी बिल्कुल जगह बनती ही नहीं है. और जहाँ तक फास्ट बॉलर्स का सवाल है, आपको जो है देखना पड़ेगा. कोच के ऊपर मैं कुछ जगहों पे पढ़ रहा था, वकार यूनिस के ऊपर काफ़ी क्रिटिसिज्म हो रहा है. I honestly still believe he is the best bowling coach Pakistan can have, लेकिन जो कोच जो है वो कुछ हद तक चीज़ें ही कर सकता है. At the end of the day, a student has to be good enough to understand what the coach is teaching as well, right? So आपने देखा कुछ जगहों पे कोशिश कर रहे थे वो एग्जीक्यूट करने की बॉलिंग, यॉर्कर्स, और काफ़ी ज़्यादा इस मैच में फुल टॉसेस निकली हैं, बोथ इंग्लैंड एंड फ्रॉम बोथ पाकिस्तानी बॉलर्स टू. सो आई डोंट नो क्या इशू था, बॉल कंट्रोल नहीं हो रही थी या it was one of those things, but Sewai Haris Rauf who was able to execute a couple of good balls, all the fast bowler struggles. But ये सीरीज भी जो है जी pretty much अब तो आज से उस तरीके से जीत आप सकते नहीं हैं, तो अब अगली गेम जो है वो 2 दिन बाद है. Let's see if they're able to make any changes. I seriously think that, you know, obviously Amir is probably going to be out if he has that injury, and we will have a bowling change definitely come in. But I would also like to see the likes of Haider Ali and even Khuzdin Shah given a chance, right? They have been in England, you know, on this entire trip, and just bringing them back without giving them a game is really not going to be fair. So अगर आपको मलिक और इफ्तिखार दोनों को निकाल के आपको हैदर अली और खुशदिल को चांस देना है, तो आई एम ऑल फॉर इट. बट एक चेंज अगर मैं देखना चाहूँगा तो आई वुड वांट टू रियली ब्रिंग इन हैदर फॉर मलिक, एंड देन बॉलर्स के अंदर अगर जहाँ तक बात करें तो प्रॉब्ली हसनैन फॉर आमिर. बट अब तक के लिए इतना ही. काफ़ी आज थोड़ा सा हमने डिटेल में इस शो को कवर किया है, क्योंकि देयर वाज अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स एज फार एज टीम कॉम्बिनेशन एंड द माइंडसेट ऑफ पीसीबी और स्ट्राइक रेट्स. जो आपने देखा कि इंग्लैंड की टीम ने बहुत अच्छे तरीके से स्ट्राइक रेट मेंटेन किए बनस्बत पाकिस्तान के टॉप ऑर्डर में, which was other than Hafiz, nobody else was able to maintain a solid strike rate, and obviously Fakhar Zaman. But अपना ख्याल रखें बहुत बहुत. We will see you guys next time to discuss the second T20 ODI, T20 International. Till then, reverse swing.